There's no way anybody in his right mind will not organize an event of this nature without involving security apparatus.
Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you guys are watching me from. As I talk to you now, there is no joy in the country. Because why I say no joy in the country, we say hunger don't make many people lose their life since yesterday and today. If now check yesterday, how many children died here by yesterday? Check today, Anambra, how many people buy? Check Abuja, how many people buy? Because of waiting, because of hunger. Many people they blame government. Many people they blame people who buy. Then many people they blame the organizer. But personally to me, if you ask me, say who I will blame, I will blame government. Because if hardship no dey the country, reach the level where the hardship dey, I still believe say that crowd wey dey that ground for no reach that level. Now everybody is hungry. Everybody want to get that bag of rice. Everybody want to get that 1 liter of oil. Everybody want to get 1 sachet of tomato. So they don't care. Everybody just want to get something and take home. Now I won't get, you won't get, and we are thousands. Take it or not, one must fall, others must smash. I wouldn't happen for that ground with that. So for people blaming people that went to that ground, I pray we hungry no catch you. Because if you're hungry catch you, if you hear say 10,000 people they buy for that place, but food they there, you risk your life to go get that food when you are hungry. So for you, for people where they condemn those people who buy now, say why they go that kind of place, see the crowd too much. And because say you get some the proof of belly, you get some the proof of mouth. If you are hungry and the season will day for Christmas and you don't have anything to give your children, your family, you will go out there and also for that bag of rice. If you check out, apart from the children, most people will buy now women. Why? Because they want to drop something for table for their children. For me, take it or not, I'm still blaming the government. Normally, I see we bring people organize the giveaway based on it's all to get enough security. But take it or not, now hungry people they here. How many of them security won't control? Only security way if you control that ground. Now security way plenty at that ground. So now what I just say man talk with that because to tell you the truth, it's not funny. May their soul rest in perfect peace. And for those who be say maybe your family member, their mom, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your children, your child, your daughter, your son, may God give you the heart. May God give you the heart to bear the pain. Hard luck. And I wish things like this will never happen to any of us. By God's grace. When I hear with you, other people won't talk about the matter. I'll be right back.
It becomes survival of the fittest. Desperation everywhere. Wherever they say that they share whether an assault, whether an cube of Maggi, Nigerians won't die there because everybody is struggling to survive. Offline and online beggars full everywhere. Nigerian leaders, so the investigation must cover there. As soon as they do budget, when the budget money to renovate President Villa, to buy SUV, to do that, and all of the money where politicians they embezzle, where they say one governor they go let you say you embezzle up to 100 billion, courts go grant you bail of 500 million, and you go pay. Person will embezzle up to 100 billion allegedly. If you come off 500 million, how much be my balance? I go see the money pay now. So Nigerian politicians, you will investigate the cause, the actions you people have taken that have pushed so many people into this level of poverty and hunger. Because even President Tinubu, he could say this one to happen under your watch, under a government of renewed hope. People are dying in places where they are struggling to get food. You can reconcile it now, renewed hope and stampede in sharing of food. Nigeria, this country, what exactly is going on in this nation? Nigerian leaders, this is what Nigerian government is providing for Nigerians is the textbook definition of how not to govern a country. Nigeria almost exists so that other nations can learn how not to govern their countries. Look at human beings. Within the last 2 days, the total number of people who don't die for this country, not of sickness or accident or pandemic, from struggling to get what to eat, more than 60 human beings. More than 60 human beings, mostly women and children. Oh my show, Nigerians. It is up to us, Nigerians. No matter how oppression don't take over people, once the majority say enough, it will be enough. 2027 they come. By next year, 2025, we must leave all this talk and move into action. The case of INEC, how we want to fix leadership in this country. Because this Nigeria, me, I know that here, we live here. Nigeria must work in my lifetime. And if you think say this one no affect you, your own fit no be stampede where you dey collect food, your own fit be hospital where ambulance no dey, or school where lecturer dey trouble you, or police stray bullet, or kidnapper, or bandit. But if all those one no kill you, maybe now where you dey struggle to go collect wetin you go chop, now there you go later die. God forbid. God forbid.
3 stampede in a country in 1 week. And our presidents, our governors, our leaders, they are not doing anything about it. I don't even understand. People are so hungry and desperate in this country. They don't have food to eat. Now, 3 days ago, a stampede happened in Oyo State. Now, today, 2 stampede, one in Anambra State, Okija, and another one in Abuja. People are so hungry and desperate. They don't have food to eat. And our leaders are not doing anything about it. I don't even know how to express myself again. At the end of the day, please avoid any place where they are sharing rice, because people are so hungry and desperate though, because whether you like it or not, they will still struggle to get rice. They will still fight over rice and food stuff. It is what it is. People are dying of hunger. Even in the 2025 budget that our president just presented to the House of Assembly a few days ago on Wednesday, they budgeted 27 billion naira to our ex-governor to compensate them for a job well done. When people are dying of hunger, when people are crying of hunger in this country, they are still budgeting 27 billion naira to compensate our ex-president, our ex-vice president. For what? Compensation for what? They did well, and we are still where we are today. Governors, leaders, presidents, commissioners, ministers, please, may una know wetin go do for all this stampede wey dey happen. Budget money for the less privileged. People are hungry and desperate in this country. They need help.
Honestly, this is sad. This is sad. And the one in Abuja is, it happened in a church. The church organized, food giveaway to the elderlies. And 10 people have been confirmed dead. 4 children and 6 adults, while several other people are still in the hospital. So the rice decided to share rice to the elderly, and there was stampede and 10 people died. 10 people died. So just this week, 35 in Ibadan, over 20 in Anambra, and 10 in Abuja. Who exactly do we blame for this loss of lives? How many people? 25, 20, that's 65 plus 10, that's 75 people just in 1 week due to giveaway. Should we blame the government, or we should blame the organizers for lack of crowd control? Because, oh my goodness, I think, please, if you want to do any form of giveaway, please, yes, there is hunger in the land. We can blame the government because, yes, we know the harsh policies and how expensive things are. But please, Kiorema Badibi, put your crowd control under check. Organize your giveaway. Organize your giveaway at this point. How do you explain this set of people, huge amount of people, losing their lives because they want to get free things?
Rice. They were giving them rice because of, just they were trying to be charitable, because it's Christmas time. People that can't afford food, so they're just giving them so that people can share the rice and everything. But because everybody is so hungry, people wanted to get the food at the same time, so they end up pushing and rushing each other, and they stampede. They stamp on people's head, on people's stomach, on people's bodies because of hunger. And now 36 people have been unalived. I mean, it's so sad that this is happening in Nigeria. It's really, really painful, and it's pathetic. And I get really angry, when people come here and tell me, "Oh, don't speak about your country in a negative light." I mean, isn't this the time for us to start speaking? We've had 2 stampedes in less than 4 days in Nigeria. A total of about 71 people have now lost their lives because of hunger. I mean, at this point, I'm just really fed up. I'm really, really fed up. The situation is very critical. I mean, one chicken costs 25,000 naira. One chicken costs 25,000 naira. A turkey goes for 100,000 to 130,000 naira. A lot of people don't even earn 100,000 naira in a month. A lot of people don't even earn the so-called minimum wage. People earn way less than the minimum wage. And then you expect there not to be hunger. And then you expect there not to be crime. And then you expect there not to be people, using people for ritualistic purposes. I mean, the situation is so critical in Nigeria right now. I think this is the time we need to speak up and we need to speak out. I'm tired of all this sugarcoating. I'm tired of all the censorship, of people coming to tell me, oh, you shouldn't be speaking about your country in a negative light because you make people think, oh, to hell with the people that are thinking anything. This is not about them. This is about our country, Nigeria. People are suffering. The situation is critical. People around me are suffering. I know. I can feel it myself. People are really, really hungry. People are suffering. The other day, I lost a member of my group, to something that shouldn't have even taken his life.